Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside.
Just runs through a man. A mismatch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Razorbacks with first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags a quick throw. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Morris. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here comes the seventh play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Now they'll run it on the toss. They stop him for a 2-yard lead, which will bring up fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
And this one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. It's a fumble. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, look at the quick cut. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Razorbacks look at a cash in the red zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground. They've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anyone when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Second down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point puts him in front by 1. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Using his legs, it's Morris. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Hogs. This quarterback on fire today. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to run it. It's Morris. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Getting set. Your 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner corralled. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's just wide open over there downfield. Kirk, what happened on the coverage that time?
Chris, I don't know how you lose the big tight end like that, but they did. I think it's just blown coverage. Whatever defense they were in, they need to make some adjustments. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Bargava. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, SC. And they go in front here in the second half. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Yes, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play out.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And this pass is caught. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
An inside div now from the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab. It's Maryland. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
You know, this is what makes this quarterback so hard to defend. Of course, you want to take away his throwing game, take away his receivers, but then he uses his legs to pick up a first down. This defense is going to have to make some adjustments. Be aware of him scrambling for big yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And we're able to get him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to take off. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second and goal for the offense. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And it brings certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Using his legs on the scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, USC. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up the 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just trying to get rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Back in motion now. And we're going to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Hey, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-time touchdown, and now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Now they get set to kick it away. And this one will be fair caught. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Ball spotted at the 32, so a chance to win the game from 49 yards out. Oh, it's no good. The CFP journey ends with
that missed kick.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.